an extreme El Niño year plus climate change means that we're much more likely to experience these sorts of unprecedented weather events. My name's Theodore Keeping. I'm a climate scientist here at Imperial College London, and I work on the changing likelihood of extreme weather events as the climate changes. El Niño is a pattern of the global climate that occurs every few years, and what it is a pattern of warm sea surface temperatures in the central Pacific that stretches to the East Pacific towards South America, and that pattern of warm sea surface temperatures affects local weather, generally causing warmer conditions around the world. And what local weather means is it means whether it rains or doesn't rain, how heavy that rain is, whether it's hot or cold, or how hot that heat is or cold that cold is. And the effect of El Niño will have an effect on weather in many, many different parts of the world, and that can be the difference between food production going well or crops failing, and it can be the difference between people experiencing flood events or extreme heat stress or not experiencing those things as well. So it's a super important contributor to global weather patterns. The 2023-2024 El Niño event overlapped with the warmest 12-month period on record, and this year we saw many extreme weather events, high-impact extreme weather events around the world. And whilst El Niño did have a strong effect on those extreme weather events, many climate studies on these events found that the effect of climate change was much stronger. So we're seeing this situation where climate change is having this huge effect on the likelihood of certain types of extreme weather events, and then El Niño can provide sort of an additional boost to the likelihood or intensity of, say, a heat wave, drought, or extreme precipitation event. We don't know that this El Niño event, if it even happens, is going to be super. What we know is that it's more likely than not that an El Niño will occur in the second half of this year, and that there is, of course, a small chance that a very strong El Niño will occur, as predicted by some models, which unfortunately are never perfect in their forecasts. We've been having El Niño events throughout all of human history, and an El Niño event does make certain kinds of extreme weather more likely. For example, droughts, heavy rainfall events in other areas, extreme temperatures. And we've always experienced these El Niño-driven extremes. The difference today is because of climate change, we've also shifted into a new climate. And so an extreme El Niño year plus climate change means that we're much more likely to experience these sorts of unprecedented weather events than an El Niño by itself before climate change.